Good morning, Golden Bears. Let's start with a quick shout out to our volleyball team. Their sectional run came to an end last night, but what a fun season and a major improvement from last year. A huge thank you to seniors Sydney Hale, Livy Lee, and Reese Fortune for the leadership and energy they brought to the program.
Absolutely. That was a tough loss, but I emailed the three of them afterwards and reminded that Heraclitus quote that your character is your fate. And for those three, I think it applies because they are just three of the finest character people I know. And they left the program in good shape. And so, that's a legacy worth counting on.
Yeah.
True. And in that spirit, on to another big competition tomorrow. The cross-country sectionals are right here on the Blue River Cross Country course. The boys run at 10:30 a.m. and the girls take off at 11:15. Bring your coffee, your brunch, your cheering voice, and let's make it loud for our runners.
Looking ahead, one of our favorite fall traditions is almost here. The Haunted Trail returns to the Ecology Lab on Thursday, October 30th from 6 to 8:30 p.m.
Switching gears to academics, congratulations to everyone invited to the Gold Standard Lunch. Tickets were handed out yesterday. Enjoy your well-deserved lunch.
Speaking of academic success, the academic team pulled off a nail-biter last night, edging Decatur Central 51-49. Big games from Miles Clark, Aiden Alton, and Shea Skakowski, but every member contributed points to the win.
I saw this team heading up for practice the other day, and that's the Olympic dream team right there.
Oh, yeah.
And I always knew that Von Werder and Stonebreaker were smart, but I think they have careers as like sports general managers in the future because they definitely know how to draft people. And they were missing one from volleyball sectionals last night. So next Tuesday, Monrovia, going down. I'm counting on a big W for us.
Oh, yeah. For our college-bound Bears, IU visits Monday, and Purdue and Xavier will be here Tuesday. You can register for those visits through your Naviance account. Don't miss this chance to meet reps in person.
Edith, you told Purdue, don't call us, we'll call you. So you went there yesterday. How'd it
Yeah,
go?
I did. It went really well. I talked to the Honors College, and they're offering everything that I'm looking for, so I'm hoping to get in there.
That's awesome.
Yeah. What about you, Aubrey? Do you have any campus visits coming up?
I don't have any in-person visits, but I think I'm going to sign up for the IU Naviance one in the counseling office.
Yeah, sounds
Nice. My school, I graduated from Oglala Lakota College on Pine Ridge Indian Reservation, and here were the qualifications. There was no application. I showed up on the first day of class with a checkbook. That's called open enrollment. But I survived. So when I went to graduate school in New Mexico State, I was like, what? They can tell you no? Like, what's this application process? So I gave that some thought for the first time. But
Yeah.
I survived. Here I am.
Yeah. Wow.
And before we go, stay tuned today for the finale of Dr. Rawlings' interview with SHS alum Osvaldo Reyes. Part 3 airs right after the announcement.
That's all for today, Golden Bears, so make it a great Friday.
Last question. You've been through high school, now well into your college route. What advice do you have? Kind of what's been your experience at the university level?
Advice, there's a lot of things I could tell students and a lot of things that I could say that just you probably won't get until you get to college. But I think personally, college is going to show you what you lack. I don't want to sound like extremely tough or anything, but I guess we all have sort of things that we don't realize needs work. College is going to show you exactly what you need to work on. So personally, my experience, college has shown me that I needed a lot more work on the social area, the social skills, because my freshman year was fairly lonely. I had this kind of idea in my head that if I just was myself and I stayed respectful to anyone I met, that naturally things would just fall into place and I was gonna hang around with people, but that day never came. So then I realized after some soul searching, some reflecting, I realized, okay, sure, I can be myself, but I need to show people who I am. I mean, I literally had this conversation with some guys. They were like, dude, when I first met you, I thought you were like extremely intimidating and, you know, very confident and someone who feels like they're better than everyone in the room. And I was just like, what? That is not who I am. So that was like, okay, I need to show people who I am. I need to reach out. And that has been great success so far into my sophomore year. So advice specifically, personally, please reach out and talk to people and get involved on your campus, because that's going to really improve, especially if you're living on campus, just your college experience overall. Because academics, that's, you know, some people might struggle with that, but university is so much more than academics. There's a lot of areas of life that you can improve on, and what better way than to be on campus where there's so many other students there that, you know, iron sharpens iron. A lot of opportunities there.
Great point, as always. Really appreciate you coming by. And I know you're busy. In fact, I think I reached out to you in like July. You said October, so the day finally came.
Yeah.
Really appreciate it. Maybe we can do it again later. But Osvaldo Reyes, proud of you.
Thank you.
Thanks for being
Thanks
here.
for having me.
Sir.